Fred Free Radio, this is Chiara Nicoletti from the 16th edition of Rome Film Festival. We're about to meet the cast and the producers of The Eternals. In this movie, it's very important to find our own purpose. It's not easy. How can we do it?
I think purpose comes from understanding what is needed and where you can be of use. And so your purpose can be to be kind to the person next to you. The purpose can be to raise your children. The purpose can be many, many things. But I think it's that you have to look around us, each of us, and see whatever we can do. It's a decision more in your mind that I will be useful to others, and I will be open, and I will listen. And I think we all have to really take it very seriously. We are all living through very intense, very difficult times, and many, many people are suffering, and so we have to really be thinking about that and ways to help each other, ways to come together.
What do you think is the biggest life lesson we can learn from The Eternals?
I think it's about inclusion, it's about diversity, it's about family, and it's about caring for our world. I think those are the major themes that we can take as a viewing population take away from it. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
In this movie, it's very important to find our own purpose. It's not easy. How can we do it?
Well, that's a really, really good question. We have to quiet everything down and really think about what is that one thing that worth fighting for you, and then you'll find your purpose.
What do you think is the biggest life lesson we can learn from The Eternals?
Oh my goodness, that's a good question. The biggest life lesson, I think, to take care of the earth, to take care of each other. Yeah.
Do you think that one of the other greatest superpowers would be living life at its fullest?
Yes, I think that's a pretty good superpower, to live life fully. Thank you.
Eternals are like a big family. How important is family in your opinion?
Family is very important to me. I think the last 20 months have shown, more important than anything is the people that you love and your friends, your family, and to have time with them there is no substitute.
What do you think is the biggest life lesson we can learn from The Eternals?
The biggest lesson is that love transcends. Love transcends time, it transcends rules, it transcends barriers, and when you love, you can accomplish sometimes the unmanageable. So I think the core theme for us in this movie is love and family. So if you take that, wherever it is in your life that you don't have love, you should go find it.
In this movie, it's important to find our purpose. How can we do it? It's not easy.
I don't know. Follow your heart. I think that's the other bit of the movie. The whole movie is about love in all its different ways and forms. Love and kindness, and I think, that's a really good place to start.
What do you think is the biggest life lesson we can learn from The Eternals?
I don't know. That we need each other.
Marvel movies have always managed to depict real big life issues, through fantasy and fiction. Sure. What do you think is the biggest lesson we can learn from The Eternals?
I think it is the value of humanity and the value of coming together and appreciating what we have on planet Earth and understanding that it's worth fighting for. These characters may be 7,000 years old and they may be dealing with a threat that is incredibly heightened, but the truth is they're very reflective, hopefully, of our global population. And I think the Eternals realize that the Earth is worth saving, so maybe we can realize that too.
And we just talked to CHLOÉ Zhao, Gemma, Richard Madden, Kit Harington, Angelina Jolie, and Victoria Alonso from The Eternals at the 16th edition Rome Film Festival in the official selection and the closing film. And this is Chiara Nicoletti for Fred, the Festival Insider.